So the minute you come in to see me for a diagnostic hearing evaluation, we'll first of all go through your history, medical history, just find out a bit about you and work out where you want to hear best, really. So we want to find out exactly where your hearing loss is and lies, which means we have to do more tests than most people do. One of the first things we're going to do at your hearing test is something called videotoscopy. We want to check your ear canal to make sure it's free from wax and make sure that your eardrum's nice and healthy and there's nothing unusual going on. The second test we're going to do is tympanometry, and we want to check your middle ear function. Your middle ear is an air-filled cavity behind your eardrum, and you have a tube that goes from your middle ear to the back of your throat. And when you yawn and swallow, it equalises the pressure both sides of the eardrum to let maximum sound into your inner ear system. So we need to make sure that's working perfectly. And we do that by doing tympanometry, which is a little tip that we put into your ear. You feel a little bit of pressure, but it gives us a good idea of how well your middle ear is functioning before we move on and do a hearing test. So the hearing test is a really easy test to do. We'll put you in a soundproof booth, put some headphones on you, and we'll find the softest sound that you can hear in each of the frequencies to determine where your hearing lies. Once we know where your hearing lies, we can give you a good idea of the best solution for your type of hearing. There is a fourth test we do, which is a speech and noise test, and believe it or not, it's one of the most important tests we do. And we do that by putting some headphones on you in a soundproof booth. We'll play background noise and play you some basic sentence. I want you to repeat the sentence, and if you don't get the whole sentence correct, I want you to at least repeat the words you hear. And if you can't get any of the words in the presence of background noise, I want you to at least have a guess, because that's how your working memory works. It lets us determine whether you're hearing sensory or neural, because we mainly deal with sensory neural hearing losses. So we want to find if it's more geared towards sensory or more geared towards neural. You may have come across people that have hearing aids and don't get on with them very well. And that is because their hearing loss will be more geared toward a neural element of their hearing loss. Their expectations should have been managed accordingly, which is something that we do here. Once we've done the score of all the words that you managed to achieve, then we can determine how well you do in that type of environment. And it gives us an idea of whether your hearing's more sensory or neural. So once we've done your hearing test, we can find out what the best solution is. We use the top 6 manufacturers from around the world, and some hearing devices are better for different types of hearing loss, and that's where the expertise comes in. We'll just choose the very best hearing aid for your type of hearing loss. We believe anyone with a hearing deficit needs the best product available, because they've still not perfected hearing aids, and it's about marginal gains. So we need to give you the best chance possible of having the best outcome. Once fitted with hearing aids, that's not where it ends for us. It's only the beginning of your journey. We're going to make sure that we keep your hearing devices at their optimum. So we'd like to see you every 6 months just to service your hearing aids, check the health of your ear, and then we do that all again in another 6 months, but we retest the hearing. If your hearing changes, we recalibrate the hearing devices just to make sure you're getting the best chance possible. You can come and see us at any stage. If you're not happy with your hearing, doesn't feel right, then we're at the end of the line. You won't wait weeks to come and see us. If we can't see you the same day, it's generally the next day. If you're not hearing well for any reason, we'll get you straight in the diary, and we've got the capacity to look after you. So if you've been putting off having your hearing tested, book in today and you'll be in safe hands.